Yo, what's up everyone? Agi here and welcome to Agi TV. We're gonna cast BSL Chobo League round of 8. I hope I wrote that right. Is it round of 8? Whoops, I think I wrote round of 4. It's round of 8, of course. Sorry, my bad. Gonna change that right away. I think I even spammed that out wrong. Did I not? Yeah, I did. It's not round of 8, round of 4. It's round of 8, of course. It's the quarterfinals. I'll be doing the semifinals next week. So it's round of 8 and it's day 1. So we're gonna do 2 sets. We're gonna start off with RK's father against Wingsil. And then we're going to cast DM's leader White and the Prados player from Russia. It's gonna be Jedi1 from Team Ash. So these games are best of 5, of course, and let's just get into it, shall we? I think we shall. So first game is gonna be against between RK's father and Wingsil. It's gonna be a TVP. So without further ado, let's do this, shall we? Here we go. So starting off in the top right corner, playing in the blue color, it is the Polish Prados player Wingsil. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the yellow color, it is RK's father. And now we should have sound as well. Is the sound too loud? Then I can lower it a bit. Like that. Right, so this is a TVP. If I'm not mistaken, RK's father actually is the BSL Chobo League Season 8. Did it come second or win that? Let's see here while we're at it. Yeah, he came to the finals and had to play the Polish third player Shad in the finals and lost to him. So yeah, the father is a finalist of Season 8 Chobo League and has made a humongous progress since a year back. Going for around 1400 MMR, now up on 1900, and is showing real potential of becoming a great Terran player. And Wingsil, of course, have played StarCraft a bit longer, and when active, is a really good player. So, gonna be interesting to see how these two players do in these quarterfinals. So we don't have any cheese play this first round, this first set. Both players just gonna feel each other out. See what kind of mistake the other one does, and yeah. Yo, what's up Logan? What's up Pato? What's up Rasta? And both players scouting and not gonna meet each other. So father scouted bottom right and Wingsil top left. So this is the first encounter. The probe gets into the base, sees that okay, there's a factory being built, there's nothing fancy here. Pretty standard, and only one SCV farming gas, so it's gonna be a couple of vultures in the beginning. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we have one gate. We don't have a third pylon yet. So yeah, it's gonna be range, it's gonna be goons. Oh, it is? Yeah, we're gonna have a sauna next week, it seems like. Today it was one of those days when it rained a hell of a lot here. For like 1 hour. So the probe is going down. Good job, father. killing the scouting probe. Alright, so Father still haven't scouted Wingseal. He went to the bottom right, then top left with his SV, and skipped going top right. Thought that the probe was a late scout, which he isn't. But of course, to be on the safe side, just checking the mid as well, so there's no cheese play going on. So we still don't have that. Oh, there it is. There it is, the third pile. Okay. So Wingseal now saving up for an expansion. Meanwhile, Father is getting his own expansion. Oh, so there won't be any vultures. He's actually going for tanks here and siege mode. So more of a safe play here. So how is everyone doing in the chat? Who do you think is gonna win this series? Do you think it's gonna be the Polish player Wingseal here? More of an old school player? Or is it gonna be the new boy, Father? Write in the comments to the right. Seems like we have an IRK Father fan club here in the chat. It's always good. Alright, so we got some turrets coming up here. Father playing it safe now. I don't know if these players have played each other before. I don't think so. Not in competition. Maybe on ladder. But I think it's the right strategy. Just to see how good your standard play is against your opponent in the first game. Then you also know the flaws and what to expect from the other games. So both players playing very standard here. Nothing fancy coming up from Wingseal either. It's gonna be 3 gates, goons. You haven't pushed anything because of the early tanks and siege mode here from Father. So there's no goon push. It's gonna be observers, 3 gate. Yeah, probably going for another expansion and then into Arbiters. So and you can see here that Father is expecting some kind of cheese play or some kind of harassment. Maybe a shuttle or maybe something else. Or just going around with these tanks. Being ready if there's coming a drop here, or just to put him here on the edge. To kill off anything coming from the front. Right, so the first observer is out. He's gonna make his way over the map to see what Father is doing. Meanwhile, we have the Citadel coming up. And we got a lot of factories coming up in the Terran base now, so. And this is La Mancha, people. Yeah, I think that the Wingseal has been a bit inactive, and that's why he couldn't reach Goose League this season. But for sure, he belongs in Goose League in my opinion as well, if active and if in shape. So we've seen some really good games from him this the earlier cast that we done. I also was in the same group as him, and he totally ran over me, so yeah. He's top tier in the Chobo League right now. So the observer actually managed to get in here, and he's scouting everything. I'm gonna lower the sound here, and of course the bass a bit. So the observer is gonna see that something is going on here. And we have a Pretty big push here from father. Brought a couple of SCVs to be able to build those turrets to deny shuttles and observers. And this is not good though. The army of father here going in two different directions. You don't want to split your army up on this map. You want to keep your vultures tight to your tanks, so you're able to... Oh, but this is pretty good. Right, so here we go. First tank is sieged. And a lot of more tanks sieged. Everything on sieging. So we have the shuttle up here now. We have the first turret being built. This is gonna be so interesting to see how father does here. He needs to keep sending units now. That's the most important part here. Oh, but that shuttle! Oh my god, that drop is making a huge difference here. And GG is called. Father taps out. Maybe that was a bit early. He could have stayed a bit longer in my opinion. Wingseal doesn't have a second expansion coming up. But yeah. Sometimes he does this kind of, pulls this kind of stunts. Where he just quits after losing an army. Right, so Wingseal takes game number 1. Very weird here. Where is all that light coming from? It's coming from here. Alright. So first game goes to Wingseal. There we go. Alright. Let's head into game number 2, and it's gonna be on the map match point. Yeah, I agree. That's a very short first game there. I really believe that wouldn't quit that early. Maybe he knew something we didn't. Anyways, here's game number 2. Starting off in the bottom left corner, playing in the blue color once again, it's gonna be the Polish Pros player Wingseal. And in the top right corner, playing in the yellow color, is the Terran player from Team IRK and USA, Mr. Father. So what can we expect from this game? First game, yeah, it's pretty short. I was expecting a bit of a more fight from Father there, quitting way too early in my opinion. And I think he could have held that, even if Wingseal started to push. But yeah, it was a pretty huge push that he lost. And that shuttle, that timing of the shuttle was pretty perfect. Coming in right before the turrets was finished. So what's going on here? Wingseal saving up cash. Is he going for a fast Nexus here? This is a pretty bold move here on a 2-player map. Going for Nexus first. And also putting the pylon in your base and not here. I'm not sure he's thought this one through actually. It's a 12 Nexus, yeah. So Well, the barrack is gonna be done soon, and this is like perfect opportunity to put a bunker rush here. So this is a pretty risky play here against a player like Father, because we all know that Father likes to cheese, but well, as you guys are saying, he needs to do an early push here because he can't wait around forever. So second gateway is being built, and the first sellout is coming up now. The Nexus is gonna be finished soon, and the factory is halfway done. So what would you guys do if you end up in a situation like this? If you were Father in this position here, what would be your choice of strategy? I myself would probably put a proxy factory here and just fly it in. But that's just me, and I'm not a Terran player. What would Logan do? That's the big question here. Alright, so we're pulling the SCVs here. And we're going. Yes, we are. So what does Wingseal see here? Alright. He sees enough. This is quite annoying. That the view like keep dragging out like this. Because he gets to see all these SCVs here. And here we go. So the bunker is being put down. Here comes the first vulture. The first sellout is going down. The second sellout is most likely gonna go down. And so is the third one. And oh my god, the bunker is up. We got Marines in it. We got probes dying. We don't have any more sellouts. The range just started. The first goons are out, but they won't be able to do anything against this bunker. And this is looking very good for Father. Do we have comeback from Father? Is this the 1-1? Right, so the Nexus goes down. What is next? Alright, so we have mines coming up. We don't have the siege mode, and we don't have any tanks yet. There's the first tank. So he's gonna try and hold this. He stayed behind with 4 SCVs. One SCV is going back now, which is not great because we have 4 Dragoons here. But no more coming out there, so these 4 can actually hold the bunker for quite a while. Until the 5th one pops out, but still there's nothing being produced here. We have the robotics coming up, so thanks for the follow, Extreme Zion, my bro. Mr. Zion. Bro shit. What's happening, man? This is a pretty cool wall here. Look at this mine wall. That's just perfect, right? That's just... I've never seen anything like this. It's a mine wall. So the siege tank is out. The siege mode is coming up. What else do we have? We have an observatory. It's not gonna be reavers. It's not gonna be a reaver drop. He's gonna try and do this with just Dragoons. Can he do this? I'm not sure actually. Oh, one of the Dragoons is gonna go down. Almost. He's very hurt at least. Badly damaged. Badly wounded. So Father now checking if there is an hidden base anywhere, but there's not. So He's gonna feel really safe now, getting his own expansion here. Meanwhile, we have the first observer coming out now. And the siege mode is done. We have the engineering bay, it's done. There's no DTs or anything coming out of Wingseal's base. It's gonna be a... Oh, it cancels the gateway actually. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. So a shuttle is coming out now. Right, so the Dragoons are killing off the mines now. So let's see here. We need a turret. So we have turrets here. Father going very defensive right now. Well, he doesn't need to rush it. He's way ahead of the Protoss right now. So he can actually just sit back and just get really fat here. But also need to be wary what happens here, because Wingseal is actually dropping his entire army outside of the base here. But I bet Father is having a hunch about this, because he's actually putting mines and his rally point is still in his base. He has been building turrets all around his base here, so he should feel pretty safe. Oh, and this drop gets scouted. Right, so Father putting up a turret pretty quick here. Might need another one. Here comes the observer. He's gonna notice this. And there's still only one factory producing here, so... But the turret's up. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's nothing here. So... Wingseal doesn't know about this, but Father actually left the containment. And he's just waiting around now for the observer here to get out. And he doesn't know if there's anything in the bunker. And look at these guys. They're just walking around the whole map just to get back to the base. This is a very clever move here by Father. And Wingseal finally able to get another shot and putting up an expansion. So how does the upgrades look? We don't have any upgrade for either one, right? There shouldn't be... Well, there's an armory. We don't have... Oh, we got double Stargate here, people. And we got a +1 here. So, is this gonna be carriers or are we going for scouts here? Very interesting play from Wingseal. Most likely gonna be carriers, yes. It's gonna be a 2-base carrier. 3-base even. He's double expanding. Well, Father has stopped producing SCVs. I don't know if that's right. Should it be keep producing SCVs here? I'm not entirely sure if he needs to, but yeah, there's no Goliaths here. He doesn't have any scans yet. The academy is being built now, so he has no idea what's happening in the Protoss base. And if he's not gonna scan the right place here, he's probably gonna miss this. So it's very important now that the first scan goes to the main, so he knows what's going on, what is coming his way, because he's gonna need to start building Goliaths. He's making the range at least. Oh, he doesn't have vulture speed yet either, so... But here's the first push moving out. And this is a pretty big army. And I doubt this army of 12 Dragoons and 1 Chobo with 4 Zealots are gonna have anything to say about this. Because this is so many tanks. It's 12 tanks. It's 7 Vultures and 6 Marines. And it's gonna be very hard for the Protoss army to get a good engagement against this many tanks. But he has the observer, so he knows what's happening. He knows where the army is going. Well, what can you do? What can you do against this? Alright, so the first Dragoon is going down. Still 12. And this shuttle is still looking for a place to drop here. Won't be able to find a good place to drop. The +1 just done. And all of a sudden these tanks are doing so much damage. Even without sieging against these Dragoons. And look at that Vulture just blocking all the Dragoons from getting back to the base. So the first Goliaths are out. He still haven't used any of his scans here, so he doesn't know about these carriers being popped out in the Paras main. But soon enough, he will know. This is a pretty good push here from our Terran player. And the shuttle is going down without dropping anything here. That Goliath just killed it off. And once again, this expansion is gonna go down. So the first carriers has to go and engage and show themselves for the Terran player. And we got more and more Vultures being produced here. No Goliaths yet, but we should be seeing a couple of Goliaths coming up now. And there it is. Goliath's coming out now. So both expansion goes down and GG is called, Wingsill taps out, and Father takes game number 2. Well played by both players here. So that makes it even. 1-1 is the score now. How about that? How about that? Father sniffing out the 12 Nexus. And thanks for the follow, Mr. Erling. Welcome to the stream and to IGTV. Another IRK player coming in to cheer for Father. So next map is gonna be Neil Zilfid 2.0. So we're just gonna remove that and then we're getting into it. Here we go. Right, so the score is 1-1. This image is just so out of place, right? Should be like that. Here we go, starting in the top mid position, playing in the yellow color once again is gonna be Father from Team IRK. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the blue color once again, is gonna be the Polish Protoss player Wingsill. So guys, who do you think is gonna take game number 3 here? Is it gonna be Father over here, or is it gonna be Wingsill? We've seen some solid play from both players. Write in comments to the right. Well, Wingsill is not going for a 12 next one again here. He's going for the more safer strategy, going for a gateway. Most likely gonna see a gas popping out real soon. And same for Father. There it is, and there it is. So people, the score is 1-1 between these two giants in the Chobo League. Father, being an American player, playing Terran. Haven't played for that long actually, he's a pretty young player, pretty new to the scene. Meanwhile we have Wingseal here, who has been a bit inactive, but recently started playing again if I'm not miscorrected. And managed to take a spot in the Chobo League quarterfinals here. Look at this annoying probe here, damaging all the SVs so much. Yo, what's up, clicks and cuts? Nice to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. And for everyone, this is Agi TV, and we're casting Chobo League, BSL Season 9 Chobo League Round of 8. I hope it says Round of 8. Yes, it does. Good. So we have the range coming up here. It's more of a standard play this game from Wingseal. Playing it safe, not going to do anything to gain an early advantage. Meanwhile, we see kind of the same strategy from game number 1 from Father here. Also going for this more safe strategy here. Picking up a factory, probably going to see a machine shop coming up, and the tank and siege mode. I'm not sure actually. This is like one of the matchups that I don't know that much about, TVP, and it does not look like it like we played it back in the days. So all I can do is commentate on what's happening and what I think the players are thinking here. But we have a 2-gate Dragoon with range, and it looks like he's gonna go in for an early push here. Is that SV actually gonna get in here? Yeah, he is. And he's gonna see the 2 gateways. He's gonna see the spinning cybernetics. He's gonna see a lot of pylons. And he's gonna know that, okay, this is now no hidden pylon, no cheesy stuff. There's gonna be a lot of Dragoons in the beginning. And they're probably gonna try and push down this bunker very early. But on the other side of the map, we have a tank, we have siege mode coming up, and more tanks. So it's gonna be very hard to push here with these Dragoons. He needs to get on top of this bunker and this tank very early. But the expansion is up, and we have a lot of SVs here ready to repair the bunker. So we got robotics coming up, and the range is done. But so is the siege mode. So siege is done, and let's see if they can damage any of these. Alright, so managed to damage all of the Dragoons here. Pretty good. Very aggressive 2 gates. So the robotics is gonna be finished soon, and let's see if he's going for observer or if there's gonna be some shenanigans here. Most likely not. We have an armory coming up, so this is gonna be a very good 2-1 timing here from Father, most likely. And right now he's so ahead here because there's actually nothing that Wingseal can do, but just let him get bigger on 2 bases. Observatory coming up and more gateways. The Protoss expansion is also up now. And we got scan in the Terran base, so Father is having to feel, is gonna feel pretty good right now. Let's see here if he is thinking of pushing out. So he's putting him in a line here. He's going up with the barrack just to scout and see what's happening here. So he's gonna move out, siege quick. But Wingseal sniffs it out and pulling them back. So we got 4 gateways now. This is a lot of gateways. And in the Terran base we only have 2 factories. So the +1 is has already started and almost halfway done. We got scans. And we got another command center. So Father going for another expansion pretty early here. And also Goliaths. So there's not gonna be any vultures right now. It's gonna be tanks and Goliaths here. And there's an observer here. Lurking around, just checking what's happening. Gonna see the tanks, gonna see the Goliath. And understand that, alright, there's no mines anywhere on the map. I haven't seen a vulture. What is going on here? Oh, this is interesting because there's a starport coming up here. So is this gonna be a drop play? Tanks and Goliaths to clean out probes. It's gonna go very quick when you get the +1 here. Or is it gonna be early vessels? I think EMP is one of those abilities that you don't see very often, used just to bring down the shields for the product units. But actually, if you bring down the shield here, then it's only a 100 life left. That's almost half the life here for our product units. So the observer goes down. Oh, look at this tank. So brave. What a brave tank. So here's another observer. Oh, but down goes all the tanks. And this Protoss army is just getting way on top of this Terran defense. And GG is called. Father taps out. And game number 3 is going to Wingsill. Wow, wow, wow. That was another quick one. You usually don't see these quick TVPs, right? So the next game, the 4th game, is going to be on Clay Fields 1.2. Yo, what's up, Erling? Welcome to Twitch. Not often we see you here. So, let's head into it, shall we? It's going to be Clay Fields. It's IRK's Father versus Wingsill TVP. And here we go. Boom! Starting in the top right corner, playing in the blue color, it is the Polish Protoss player, Wingsill. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the yellow color once again, it's IRK's Father from USA. So people, it's 2-1 for Wingsill. Do Wingsill make it 3-1 and win this series? Or is Father gonna pull one back and have a even out the score? Write in the comments to your right. Whatever you think. So let's see what Wingsill is gonna do. He's going for a gateway. Alright. It's gonna be a gateway. It's not gonna be a 12 nexus on this map. So, Clay Fields. One of the more Terran favored map, I think, because you have this little island or this little mountain outside your base, which is high ground. You can put tanks here just to keep your opponent in your in his base. Yo, what's up, Bug TV? Yeah, it's best of 5. It's best of 5. Yeah, Erling. Twitch new, but BV Pro. So we have a barrack coming up here. We have the cybernetics core. It will be dragoons. Because there's no second pylon yet. There it is. Most likely gonna be ranged right away. No, nothing fancy here from Wingseal. The factory is being produced here, and the probe gets into the base. Meanwhile, the SCV is stuck in the bottom right. The probe goes down. This boy is gonna be feeling so powerful right now. What a badass. 1 kill. Before 3 minutes into the game. So range is coming up. First unit is being produced. And once again, Father is scouting the mid and going crossover after scouting in the bottom right. Not scouting up top right. Not going that way. Alright. So here's the bunker. Bit far out in my opinion, but doesn't really matter. The good part about this map for Terran is also you have these small, like, high ground rideouts to protect your entrance. You can put cannons here, you can put tanks here, you can put lurkers here, and they will reach pretty far. It's gonna be easier to defend this space here. People in the chat, is the sound good, or do I need to up my volume? Write in the comments to the right. Oh, the SV gets in here with 5 life. Gonna see the spinning cybernetics core. Gonna see 1 gateway, and most likely gonna see the robotics here. Did he see it? No, he did not. Look at this. He's not gonna notice the robotics, so he might be thinking, okay, what is going on here? Is there a proxy gate somewhere? Is it gonna be DTs running into my base? No. It's actually just the robotics, and there's nothing else coming out of it. Might be a shuttle. Might not be a shuttle. We don't know yet. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. So we have 2 vultures being produced now, and we have a push here. Actually 3 tanks going out, and look at this. This map is just awful to move around on, because there's so many ways that you can get to your opponent, especially when it's cross position here. The Terran army is just running straight towards the Prado's base, and this guy is so hurt that he's just gonna die from anything right now. He can die from the SCV here. Takes 1 tank shot, and boom, down he goes. And look at this. Alright, so this guy is not gonna be able to go back, and this Dragoon is gonna die. And these guys, well, they're actually doing a lot of damage here, but killing the Marines ain't gonna be enough. Because there's only, well, it's 2 gateways now, a 3rd coming up, but nothing else. And boom, down he goes. And we have a 2-2 score, guys. Father is able to bring 1 back here. And Wingseal taps out. GG! That means that we're going into a 5th game here. And thanks for the follow, Kix. Is it KXI? Not sure how to pronounce that. If you're pronouncing it in a special way, write in the comments. Fifth game is gonna be on Whiteout. I love this map, just because of the dark spots on the map. This is just great, right? So we have a 2-2 score in this first series that we're gonna be casting tonight, and it's between IRK's father and Polish player Wingzil. And starting in the bottom mid position, playing in the blue color once again, it's gonna be Wingzil from Poland. And in the top left corner, playing in the yellow suit, it's gonna be father. This is game number 5, guys, in this series. And it's between IRK's father and Wingzil. And this is BSL Bombastic Star League, round of 8 in the Chobo League. So whoever wins this game is through to the next round, which is round of 4, and also known as semifinals. So let's see what these players are gonna pull out of their sleeves this game. Alright, so we have a gateway coming up from Wingzil here, and father isn't building a barrack. Where's the barrack? Alright, so it's a barrack with gas timing here. I do not know why you do that, but if anyone knows in the chat, write in the comments. So people, who do you think is gonna win this series? This is the last game. This is best of 5. This is game number 5. Who is gonna take home this win and go through to the next round? Write in the comments, please. Cheer for the boy you wish to go through to the next round. So we have Bug TV here cheering for father. So SCV is gonna get into the Pro's base before the probe gets into the Terran base. So the cybernetic core isn't up yet. The gateway is done, but there's no Zealot being produced, so it's gonna be a Dragoon coming out here. Also, we're gonna be seeing range here. Meanwhile, the factory is being built in the Terran base, and more Marines is gonna be produced here. And is the probe gonna get down here? Oh! Yeah, he is. He was so close of surviving that. And he was like, nah, I'll just stay here. I'll take my chance. See what's going on. Well, he noticed, maybe, 2 factories. Did he? Alright, so this Dragoon is just scouting around now, looking for anything in the main. If there is a proxy factory somewhere, but it's not. It's actually still pretty standard player from father. He's going for... Is this a fake expansion actually? Because he's going for 2 factories before command center here, so this might be an early push here from father. Let's just hope, if it fails, that it doesn't quit the game. This is the same strategy. I think he went for a command center before the second factory in the first in the last game, and now he's going for 2 machine shops. So he's going for a very early push here. No command center? Yeah, he had an expansion last game. Didn't he? I think so. He had an expansion. I'm 100% sure that on Sylphid he went for an expansion. Thanks for the follow, XCXCXC. Right, so we have 2 more tanks coming out. And there's the vultures, we have mines. Oh, this is gonna be so much early aggression here. Oh, we have robotics! Support bay here. We're gonna be seeing Reavers, finally! In the 5th game. But this is an early push here from Father. So let's see if this works out. It's 1 gateway, but it's a shuttle and it's a Reaver. And this is all or nothing for one of the players here. Both players going for 1 base strategies here. So... oh, that probe just managed to see this early push here. Father is gonna notice there isn't an expansion. And he was hoping for an expansion here. He does not want... he does not want this. He does not want a shuttle and a Reaver. He does not want this in his base. But he has an engineering bay. And most likely gonna be a lot of turrets coming up here. So the shuttle is moving across the map. We have 1 tank being produced. Okay, so he pulled the SCVs from the gas to be able to build the turrets, but he's not building anything here. He's going for an expansion here. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, but this mine frag is gonna be... ooh, he gets the Reaver! Oh my god! That is gonna make such a huge difference, because that Reaver did not get to shoot off a Scarab. So that was a lot of minerals and 100 gas wasted there from that Reaver, and a lot of time. So instead we're going we're switching to Temper Archives, going for DTs here. So the shuttle is still alive, which is good. That gives you that little bit of advantage, having that shuttle, being able to just drop units out of your base. But he is without the expansion right now, and Father is building his expansion. So there's just one problem here, that... right, so we have goons coming. No, there's the DTs. Alright. Yo, Catsball, thanks for the follow, man. Right, so here comes the turrets. We have turrets all around the base now. The observer is coming across the map, and it's gonna be checking what's happening here. And once again, Wingseal is dropping units from his main. And Father is going out with his marines just to scout here. What? Where did that die? Alright, so we're dropping a lot of units out here. So let's see how this goes. We have 2 shuttles. 1 shuttle with 2 DTs. I believe these 4 guys are going into the next shuttle. And we got a lot of mines here. So let's see what's gonna happen here. What is gonna happen here? Alright, so we have... this is tense, guys. This is really tense. So is the shuttle gonna go down? No, it's not. It just drops the first zealots here. And he's repairing the turret! Is the turret gonna kill the shuttles? Yes, it is! So the shuttle goes down. Both shuttles, actually. The problem here now is that there's only turrets. There's no scans. So Father can't be able to detect these DTs. There's a turret over here. There's a turret over here. We have one turret here. So he has a pretty good vision wherever these guys are gonna move. The Dragoons are being pulled back, but they can't get into the main, so they have to stay outside. Whoop! Well, that's a good mind drag. Although, it didn't kill anything. Not even the Templar, though. So, the Dragoon is gonna die. And we don't have a new shuttle, so Wingsill still not able to get out of his main base here. But we have a pretty decent army in the main. We have a couple of Dragoons outside the base. But they won't be able to kill off these spider mines. That's the biggest issue right now. That these spider mines can't be killed off by Dragoons. So that means the zealots have to get past here. Alright, so let's see if they can get on top of this. Oh ho ho ho! So many Dragoons going down here! But Wingsill manages to get out of the base and kill off the containment. But just look at this. Father has been producing a lot behind this, but he also has a bit of a Dark Templar problem in his base. And there's finally a scan, but he loses all of those vultures, and those DTs just get 9 kills. That's 9 more than they should get for not being able to move. So right now, Father losing all those vultures means that Wingsill is ahead in supply, even though he only has one base. How does it look for Father here? Well, it's 6 factories against 5 gateways. Wingsill once again doing a double expansion. We have the +1 coming up. Haven't nearly not started yet. But just look at the Terran production right now. He's producing a lot from these factories. So looking pretty good so far. Oh, and more DTs. So how many scans do we have here? We have 3 scans. That's important because those are going to be inevitable to kill off the DTs. Meanwhile, yep, it's 5 gateways still. It's 2 expansion. The first expansion is up. The second is nearly up. And is Father waiting too long now? Should he be moving out, or should he be just staying in and build up? Well, right now he's ahead again. The +1 is going to be done soon. That is going to be very important to be able to handle with this army. But is Wingsill lacking zealots in this game? It's only 3 zealots. We have 4 in this shuttle. And once again, the shuttle that did so much damage in the first game on La Mancha, with those 4 zealots, might be the turning point here. But we now have Goliaths coming out, so Father is gonna feel pretty safe. Oh, look at these guys getting in there, killing off probes. And that is a lot of probes going down. And Wingsteel is soon mined out in his main base. Father as well. He needs to start building his third command center here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Or here. Okay, guys. So this is it. Let's see how this goes. Father, with the supply lead, moving out. Has a pretty good setup here. And he wants Father to just waste as many of his scans as he can. And this is a pretty good place to be for... Oh! Look at that! The shuttle goes down. And you should not engage a Terran army that's in the dark from outside. That is not good. This army is totally in the dark here. Wingsteel won't be able to see that much. Oh, and look at this. This is just great play here from a Terran player. Meanwhile, the entire Protoss army is dead. We have more cells being produced. Can he turn this around? He doesn't have a shuttle right now. He has an Arbiter coming up. But this does not look good for Wingsteel right now. So the first expansion goes down. And the Protoss army is stuck outside the base. Meanwhile, we have a bunch of zealots in the base. But there's nothing else. How much damage can these zealots do here? Well, they're getting on top of the tank. Killing off a lot here. Oh, but these Dragoons! They did not A-move! And GG! Wingsteel taps out! And Father takes game number 5 and is through to the semifinals here. Congratulations to Father. Well played by both players. Very intense games. This last game was really intense. Waiting for those drops. So the first series here is going to Father. And he's the first player to make it through to round of 4 on BSL Season 9 Chobo. Alright, next series is gonna be between DM's clan leader actually, Mr. White, and Ash Russian player, Jedi1. But before we get into the first game here, we're gonna have a short break for like 2 minutes. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. And we're back. Alright. So, next series is gonna be between DM White and Ash Yadawan. It's the second series for tonight and the last series for tonight. Then we have two more series that is gonna be costed by maybe me or someone else. And those are AOT versus Red Eyes and Shad versus LML. So, let's not drag this out. Let's see here. The score is gonna be 0 and 0. There we go. So let's head into it. First game is gonna be on Neo Zilfid 2.0. And we're just gonna remove these. And then we're gonna switch. And here we are. We're gonna hide these guys and pull these guys forward. So, starting in the top mid position, playing in the yellow color, is gonna be Ash, Protoss player Jedi1 from Russia. And in the bottom right corner, playing in the white color, is gonna be DM White. Is it white or is this pink? I think it's the white color, right? It looks like it's white color. And we can't switch colors either because, yeah, they didn't play on top versus bottom. I totally understand Kicks when he gets mad at us for not creating TVB in STPL. Anyways, this is PvP guys, and it's Protoss versus Protoss. This can go either way. It all comes down to whoever has the best timings with everything. Right now, it's White. He's a bit ahead with his pylon. So gateways are up, being produced here, and it's very similar play. Oh, this guy gets yeah, locked inside by an egg. And this is like just beautiful. Look at this. He's placing the gateway right here. This is like Tetris. Beautiful. So right now Yada1 is ahead. Getting the gas earlier. So is anyone gonna build up? Nope, there's no Salos yet. Both players going for Cybernetics Core. So it is a mirror build here. Both players going exactly the same strategy. They have the same amount of probes. Almost the same amount of supplies, but DM White is actually going for a sellout here. He must be knowing that this pylon means that there isn't a cell coming out here. So I'm wondering why he's doing this. So interesting, very interesting. Anyways, he's scouting two gateways, not going for his own second gateway. Still no range from either player here, but both players should be starting the range pretty soon. And Yada1 once again gonna be first with the range. Alright. First Dragoon is out. Second Dragoon is out. And the first probe goes down. So the only edge that White has right now is that he has a Zealot out on the map. Or in his base. In his wall here. That's the only difference. He's a bit behind with the gateway. Meanwhile, Yada1 is going for an expansion pylon here. So maybe just waiting around if he needs to make a shield battery. Preparing for an expansion. But just like in the first series that we saw, both players just filling each other out, playing it safe. So who do you think is gonna win this series? Write in the comments to the right. Is it gonna be Ash Jedi1, our Russian Pros player, or is it gonna be our Chilean Pros player from DM, Mr. White? So there's the robotics from both players actually. Pretty similar timings on them. But we have 5 Dragoons moving across the map. But White is gonna scout that. And he is gonna want to pull these guys back. Yes, he is. Alright, so we have a coin flip. Well, it's PvP. Can go either way. Great first shots here from White. 2 Dragoons very hurt here. Damaged badly. 1 Dragoon from Ash, from Jedi1. Right, so we have robotics coming up from White. No robotics here from Jedi1. He's going for more Dragoons here and he wants to contain this. But when this Reaver pops, it's gonna be very hard here from Jedi1 to keep this containment. He has built pylons just to be wary of any form of sneak attacks here from White. But this guy can't get out and this guy can't get in. That's where we're at right now. And we're gonna be seeing another pylon here. Scouting pylon being built. So the first Reaver is soon done. Let's see how much damage this guy can do here. If he gets a good scarab on these, on top of these Dragoons, it's gonna hurt a lot. And that means that White is gonna be able to break out here. Yo, what's up, Hella Bacon? Welcome to the stream. And this, if you haven't been watching, is Chobo League. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Let's see what he can do here. Oh! Oh! 1 scarab is out! And it doesn't do a shitload of damage. But he gets out. And White is gonna get out here. Oh, look at this! He's sniping off a Dragoon after Dragoon here. And this does not look good for Mr. Jedi1 here. So White really needs to start moving across the map here. And the Nexus, the expansion from Jedi1 is soon done. That's 400 minerals along with a shield battery. How much can the shield battery protect here? Do we have another Reaver coming out? Yes, we do. And when it all comes down to the scarabs from this Reaver now. If he's gonna be able to defend here. And we saw a bit of a micro movement here. And the shield battery is way out of position here. And once again, oh, look at this, and this is not good for our yellow Protoss player, and GG is called. Jedi1 taps out, and White takes game number 1. Let's see here, so 1-0 for Mr. White, clan leader of DM. Alrighty. Let's see here. 2. Sorry for that, guys. Alright. Game number 2 is gonna be on La Mancha 1.1. It's still DM White versus Jedi1. It's PvP. And if you missed the series in between Father and Wingseal, it was a very close series, but Father came out on top, winning 3-2 against the Protoss player Wingseal from Poland, who was one of the favorites to actually win Chobo League this season, in my opinion. But very solid play from Father here. Very solid play. Right, game number 2. Starting in the top right position, playing in the white color, it is DM's White. And in the bottom right corner, playing in the magenta color, is Ash Jedi1. And as Logan mentioned in the chat before, PvP, CVC and TVT on this level in the Chobo League is a coin flip. It can go either way. It all comes down to timing. And last game, the timing was that Reaver, that one Scarab that he managed to get off, that hit 4 Dragoons, killing one. That was the difference on that engagement. And it's so hard. You think that you're on top of your opponent, you have more units, but one Scarab can hit so many units, and yeah, that made a lot of difference. So let's see what's gonna happen this game. If you have a favorite in this series between DM White and Ash Jedi1, write in the comments. Wanna see more comments in the comment section about who you think is gonna win here. And what does Ash Jedi1 have to do to pull one back here against White? Well, this is weird. He's going from an early expansion here. This is very, very, very dangerous in the PvP. Especially when your opponent is going a gateway and gas. And you're in close position and not cross positions. Wow. Well, if he can manage to hold, he will be in a very good position. But as you can see here, White going for a pylon, noticing this early expansion, going for a very quick Zealot here, and he's gonna move across the map right away. And the difference here is gonna be how many probes can this guy kill before Jedi1 gets his first Zealot out. So we only have one probe mining gas here. Oh, we have a pylon here. We have a sneaky pylon. This is so sneaky by our Chilean Protoss player here from Clan DM. Well, the Zealot is out. And he's moving back. He thought that was that was a Zealot. It wasn't. It was just a couple of probes. Look at this. So we have 2 gateways up now. Oh, look at this. White is going for 2 gateways outside here. This is pretty good. Very good micro here from both players. Equally damaged Zealots here. So is this gonna be Dragoons? Yes, it is. So there's the range. The first Dragoon is out. The second one is halfway down. We have Dragoons here. The Cybernetics core just finished for Jedi1 here. And this is gonna come down to micro. If White can manage to micro his units here, well, that's gonna make a big difference. But if he miss micro just a tiny bit against these Zealots, losing a Dragoon too many, then it's gonna be bye-bye. So Jedi1 now switching to Dragoons. He's getting a Forge. He's getting a shield battery. That's gonna be Very important for these setups to stay alive. And we can see here that white is going to damage the shield battery right away here. And the first recharge. Oh, and you don't want to show this off. And he sees the gateway here. Now he knows. Now he knows that there is gateways right outside his base. And you don't want to show that off. That is not what you want to show your opponent here. Alright, so the silos are going down. And as I said, micro, very important. But I bet these guys are playing on pretty low TR. So many dragoons going down to these zealots. Alright, so we have cannons now. And I think this is a bit of a mistake here from white. He's not going in here. And once these cannons are up, I think it's gonna be very hard for white to win this game. This is 4 cannons alongside 3 dragoons. And this is not enough dragoons. So we have a robotics coming up here outside the base. And this guy is still in the white base here. Alright, so oh, pylon blocking the minerals here, and just look at this. White is lacking probes right now. But on the other side of the map, Yada1 isn't really producing much probes either, so... But he's still way ahead. 26 to 17. So, Citadel and Robotics. And Yada1 did not see that. More cannons being produced here. Is Yada1 gonna be able to afford anything? Well, he is, because he has 2 bases. So he's gotta be thinking that something has to be up here. His range is still not done here. So... Oh. Right now he's just trying to put the dragoons in a place so Yada1 can't move out with all the dragoons at the same time. They have to come in a line so he can kill them off one by one. And the first Reaver is coming out now. We have a Templar Archives here. If he can manage to... No, we have an Observer coming out. So DTs won't be able to do anything against this. And these guys probably not going to be able to kill off a Reaver either. There are not enough of them. So let's see here. First Scarab hits. And it hits. It hits a lot. Kills off the first Dragoon here. Instead of moving Dragoons forward to try and kill off this Reaver, he's pulling them back. Which is probably a pretty good decision. The cannons are gonna go out down so easily here. Oh, but is he gonna lose the Observer? No, he's not. He manages to pull it back. So here we go. Let's see. First DT comes out. Is he gonna be able to do anything here? Nope, he goes down. So now white knows that Yada1 is going for DTs. He went for the Templar Archives instead of the Robotics. He's gonna feel very safe here. Oh no, miss micro here from Yada1. And they go down. Look at the supplies here. They're even in supplies, but Yada1 is on 34 probes. Which means that white is so ahead when it comes to units. He has 2 Reavers out. And yes, this is the time to push out. Now, can he get on top of this? He needs to save the Observer. The Observer can't go down here. The Reavers are not able to get through here. The Reavers are not shooting. So many Dragoons are going down here. Finally some Scarabs being shot here, and boom! This does not look good for ro8. He has 5 gateways actually, and he has a lot of minerals banked up, but can he really cope with this? He does not have the support bay yet. But on the other side of the map, white still haven't expanded. Right. So white now moving his Reaver up. So the robotics facility is gonna go down. Here they come. Oh, both Scarabs hitting the Salad here. And there goes Dragoon. This does not look good for a Russian Protoss player here. And GG is called. ro8 taps out, and white takes game number 2. Well played by both players. So let's see. Game number 3. Is ro8 gonna be able to pull one back? Or is this going to be a 3-0 to Mr. White? Yeah. But I think that he ended on like... Yeah, this is gonna be Clay Fields in game number 3. And as I said, I think DM White ended on like 1800 MMR or something in BSL, on his BSL account of course. And but yeah, he's looking very good right now. And of course, if you're in a clan like DM, you have the practice partners that you have, you're gonna be able to get your skill level up if you want to. If you put in the hours, it's gonna be not that hard. Oh, thank God that they used TVB, because this would have been so hard to cast if it was these colors, because it looks pretty much the same, right? White versus bright pink. So in the top corner, playing in the blue color, according to me, it's the Russian Protoss from Ash Clan, ro8. And in the bottom left corner, playing in the red color, it is gonna be DM's White. So both players going for gateway openings here. ro8 not trying to go for for a Nexus opening this game. Yeah, White has been playing for a lot of years. That is correct. And I think that ro8 is one of the newer players to the scene. I don't think he has been playing so much. I know that he was a prodigy of the Vault for a period, learning from the master himself. But I don't think they're having any classes right now. So this game, ro8 is going for a sellout here in the opening, while White is going, yeah, he's going for a sellout as well, of course. No second pylon yet. There it is. So the sellout here, great reaction from White there. So ro8 is doing the Father Scout here, going, not sure where he's going. He went Looks like he went to the middle, then going down to the right, then up to the left now, and now finally going down to the left. So the other one still haven't scouted white here. Gotta be a bit frustrated not knowing what's going to happen here. So we have a citadel in the red base. Meanwhile, Jedi 1 here. Well, now he knows something is going on. He's gonna feel like there's something fishy here. So did he get any form of... Nope. He was not able to see the cybernetics core if it was spinning or not. So we have a Templar Archive. It's gonna be a DT rush here from white. And we have Goon Ridge coming up and a robotics facility from our blue Prados player. And his Salot is moving out to check for any proxies. But don't want to spoil anything for you, but there aren't any any proxies right now. So white actually gonna go for an expansion here. First DT is gonna pop. Still don't see any observatory. Oh, the robotics isn't done yet. Well, that explains a lot. So we have an expansion. We have observatory and robotics support bay coming up here. So there's gonna be an observer coming out first, and then we're gonna be seeing most likely a reaver drop here. So as soon as he sees this DT, he's gonna feel pretty safe with his choice here. Alright, so the DT is in the base. The observer pops out, but it goes past it. How many probes can this guy get? He gets 4. Well, Jedi 1 is still way ahead. Or 1 ahead. And this is pretty good. He's going for Storm here, white. Getting a Templar to be able to cope with these. The problem is that Jedi 1 is going for a Reaver. And if we see a drop here, then white is gonna have a big problem in his base, because a Storm won't kill 1 Reaver and 1 Shuttle. He needs more. He needs something else to defend. And this Dragoon is pretty alone. Jedi 1 going for his expansion, of course. And this DT just waits around here. Why not? Why not? So he's gonna put probably a scouting probe outside the base here, just to be able to see when Jedi 1 is moving out. And then he's gonna try and sneak this guy in here. And there's nothing to detect a DT in the base. Alright. So finally the white is getting his range. And we also have a cannon coming up in the main base now. And in the expansion. So defensive cannons. But on the other side of the map we have 2 Reavers now out. And we also have shuttle speed soon done. He has his expansion up, and Jedi 1 is looking very scary right now. He has a lot of units here. And with 2 Reavers out, it's gonna be very hard. But on the other side of the map, we soon have 4 Storms available. And that is gonna hurt any army that's coming your way. This DT is still waiting here. So guys, who do you think is gonna win this game? Write in the comments to the right. Whoever is your bro. Whoever you feel like, this is my kind of guy. Ooh, he's going right past the DT here. And White is gonna see this. He's gonna know that there's a shuttle coming his way. So this is gonna be very important here from White. Where do I put my units? I need to put them in the right position here. This looks pretty solid. This looks pretty solid. He's ready with the Templar here. The shuttle comes in here. Oh, he needs to pull this, guys! And the Scarab doesn't do any damage except for this cannon. Well defended by White here. He is ahead in probe count. He is behind when it comes to supply here. But he's getting a lot of gateways. He also has his robotics up. But there's no observatory yet. Right now he is building cannons and he wants to see what's happening here. And the shuttle comes in. We have Dragoons here, moving in. Getting on top of the Reavers. Killing off the first Reaver and the second one. Just losing 2 Dragoons. 1 shuttle, 2 Reavers down. And all we got was 1 probe and 2 Dragoons. Pretty good trade for White right now. But still, Jedi1 is ahead in probe count and he is gonna try and get another expansion, it seems like here. Scouting probe gets killed by the Templar here. Did he notice this? No, he did not. He missed it. He totally missed it. Oh, and we have a storm drop. Storm drop, people. And the scouting pylon is gonna see this. But it seems like Jedi1 is looking for something here. And he totally missed it! Oh, that's a good storm! Can we get another one? Yes, we can! And that storm is also very good, killing a lot of probes. Well done, White. And just like that, the probe count is reduced and White is ahead instead. And this shuttle is still like lurking around here, waiting for that energy to just get back up there. But look at this, so many probes. So many probes here. He can afford to waste a bit of a probe. He's still... Oh, no, he's not. He was ahead in supply. Not anymore. Now they're even. Right, so White now feels like it's time to move out. He has +1 attack. Jedi1 does not. So let's see how this goes. Here we go. Alright, so these guys are out looking for that shuttle. They want to snipe it. They don't want that shuttle to do any form of damage again. Are they going to be seeing this? Yes, they are, but they're not able to hunt it down. And it's going in for the blow. But there's nothing here. Oh, but the Reaver is going to block the ramp here, maybe. Oh, the shuttle! Oh my god! 22 kills! That's just crazy. How many probes can one Templar kill in one drop? And look at this. Now we have an entire red army moving inside the blue base here. And the storms go off. Another storm go off. And the Reavers are gonna go down. Boom goes the Reaver. And this does not look good for our boy Jedi1 here. So many probes going down. Look at the probe count. 25 to 46. There's still 1 storm available. And he's putting it back there. And wow. Just wow. That was so much damage from white. And only half of the supply remains from Jedi 1 here. Oh, and another. Oh, and there's actually... Oh, there's nothing to detect this here. Look at this. This boy is gonna just go straight into the blue base. There is no observers left. Where are the observers? There are none. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at this. There's no observers. He's getting them all. And GG is called. Jedi 1 taps out and DMY takes the second spot in the BSL Chobo League semifinals. Good job, White. Taking it 3-0 here against our Russian pros player, Jedi 1. Well played by both players, and what happened there? Why didn't we come with me here? Come on. 3-0. There we go. So guys, that means DM White and IRK's father are through to the semifinals in BSL Chobo League Season 9. And that's it for tonight. I'm not sure when the next cast is gonna be. We're trying to plan out what date to cast the last 2 series. But keep an eye out on Team Liquid page. Most likely gonna be me casting that series as well. And next week I'm gonna be casting the round of 4 and the finals. So keep an eye out in the BSL Discord and on Team Liquid's event page. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great evening. Let's see if we have anyone to host here. Yes, we do. We got... Oh, look at this. We got Mr. Quack Pato here. So I'm gonna host one of our latest members in IRK. It's the Argentinian Terran player, Pato. So stay tuned and watch his stream. He's a tier 0 player in CPL this season. Just made a comeback. So stay tuned and have a great evening. Love you all. I out. Mwah.